Somebody asked me, why are you sucking in your belly or rolling your belly when you do breath work? So I guess I'm trying to do some educational video on this. The vacuum, the sucking in the belly button, is also called Uddiyana Bandha in Sanskrit, and the rolling is called Nauli Kriya. Both are part of pranayama in yoga, and the Uddiyana Bandha basically just is a type of lock. Bandha means lock, and the Uddiyana Bandha is, a lock that stimulates the sacral chakra. You can use both for your benefits or to increase the effects of your breath work. I want to talk about how to breathe correctly, because that's really important before you even try do the Uddiyana Bandha or Nauli Kriya. You need to expand your diaphragm, expand your belly doing breath work, and then not your chest. Because I feel like I've tried to teach people breath work before, and they breathe through their chest and actually think you have to contract your diaphragm to get the air in, because like you have to contract here, this area, to be able to breathe in your chest. You have to contract, and then when you exhale, relaxing the belly, because then the air comes out of your chest and it's like this area goes up and this area goes down, and when you breathe out, this area goes down and this comes up. That's how you think. Maybe it's the opposite way, but that's totally wrong. You need to expand your diaphragm when you breathe in. We have to do belly breathing. That is the natural breathing of a baby. And then when you exhale, you contract your diaphragm. And then you can do the vacuum. You have to do the right breathing. That is the very first step before step 1, actually. The right breathing through the belly. Otherwise, you won't be able to do this. You need to be focused on to breathe correctly. Maybe do this for a week first. Every morning and every night for 10 minutes, correct breathing. Because many people, they don't even know how to breathe through their belly anymore because they've been breathing through their chest their whole life. This is the stress breathing. With the breathwork, we're trying to activate the parasympathetic nervous system. It means we're trying to relax the body, control our breath, and relax the body that way. And that's how we activate detox, healing in our body, and just a general relaxed nervous system. Using the Uddiyana Bandha and the Nauli Kriya just increases the effects of the detox, and also it makes all your organs soft. It makes your skin soft, because we have the fascia here, and we have also a lymphatic system that is also affected by breathwork. All the fluids, not just the blood circulation will be better, all the fluid circulation. So it will detox your body. You will see, because you fill your organs and you make everything smooth, your digestion will be better, and it will eventually also boost your metabolism, but also make you more aware of what you put in your body. You're not gonna eat as much and not gonna, eat certain things that hurt you. How to start? I would just exhale first, inhale, and then exhale again, right? And I would get all the air out everything out, all the air that's in your lungs, and then lock the airflow. Don't let any air in through your nose or through your mouth like lock on your throat area. That's important because that's how you do the vacuum. Because you just act like you're underwater. You don't want to get no water in. You don't want to like inhale water, right, underwater. So you lock, right? So no inhaling is happening. No matter if you try to inhale or whatever, right? And now what we're doing is, when we lock, we expand the diaphragm like we want to inhale, but we still keep it locked so no air comes in because we don't want to inhale water, right? So exhale, lock. I just exhale. And then when I lock here and expand the diaphragm, like as I would breathe in, it will create this vacuum. So that's how you do Uddiyana Bandha. When you do the vacuum and you're not able to do Nauli Kriya yet, the rolling, you can massage with your hands. You go all the way in here. You can massage everywhere, and you're gonna feel parts that you didn't even know were hurting. And it will be maybe hard a little bit. It will be knots, and you'll be like, oh, I didn't even know this hurt. I didn't even know I had a problem here until you touched it. So if you do that every day, you're gonna change your life early. From there, you're gonna be able to do Nauli Kriya easily. The way I learned it was just doing breathwork every day. And at the bottom of every breath, like I would breathe in, hold the breath, breathe out, hold the breath at the bottom, like while the breath is out, and have the vacuum, right? And I do breath work with music on and also with sounds, like I do mantras. And yes, at the bottom of the breath, I would have the vacuum, hold the vacuum. And then just move around, because the music is on, I was just moving, right? And when I have the vacuum, the Uddiyana Bandha, it's like almost automatically doing the roll by itself. But maybe to explain it better for me, I would say I imagine to push out my abs. I would imagine contracting my abs while I'm doing the vacuum. Now, that's like a lot of things at once now, I guess. Like exhaling, holding the breath, and then doing the vacuum in the beginning will be really challenging because like maybe you're not familiar with pranayama, with breathwork yet, and you can't hold the breath at the bottom as long. But in the beginning, it's totally fine. Just do the Uddiyana Bandha, enjoy, do breathwork. The longer you do breathwork, the better you can breathe and the better you can control your breath. For example, you just do the Uddiyana Bandha. And how we get in the roll, first we just contract the abs so they show when you do the vacuum. I can show it from the side. As you can see, it does help using your hands. Like usually I have my legs a little spread. It makes it easier. Or I would sit in a lotus. You can also just sit in a regular cross-leg position, but you can also sit in a lotus. No matter, whatever is really comfortable to you, you can also sit regularly, like I sat there in the beginning. But it helps using your hands, pushing against, like you can really push against your knees to like get the pressure easier to get the vacuum and then also push your abs out. It doesn't have to be a lot of pressure. It already helps when you, oh, my foot is kind of in the way. When you just have a slight support, you're gonna feel slight pressure on your knees when you use your hands. You can do that also in a seated, legs down position. And if I don't use my hands, it's a little harder to do, but it's still possible. Okay, there you go again. Now, how to do the roll. Like I said, I would just move around. I would just put the pressure on one side of my body. Like, I would do the vacuum, push my abs out, contract the abs, and then go on one butt cheek. And like, I think this way should make it to where your abs should just come out on one side more than the other side. And then I would switch. And I think that's how you can control the roll in the beginning. Okay, let me show you. So this is not really a rolling, but you can kind of feel and get a feeling of your abs and how you can like maybe control them in the future. And then from there you just practice, do it as much as you can. You're gonna realize one day you can just do it. It's gonna be easy. So yes, follow these steps. First, get your breathing together, know how to control your breathing, do belly breathing. Then you can do the vacuum like I explained how to do it. And after you can hold your breath long enough at the bottom of your breath, you can try to do the Nauli Kriya, the rolling. Look at it as a process. It's really practice. Nothing is just, oh, I can do it now. I mean, maybe there's people that actually didn't know that they could do it, but yes, it's all practice, and if you stay consistent, you will see results. You will. Look at his butt.